Welcome back to Autism Live. We are very excited to welcome back to the program Alex Lin. He is the amazing young man who started this as a high school student. We're talking about Autism Rocks. It is a concert. You're getting ready, Alex, to do the 4th concert at Universal City Walk in Hollywood, and it's coming up this Saturday night at 7 p.m. That's the 20th of April at 7 p.m. in Hollywood at Universal Studios in the amphitheater. You got an amazing lineup. Talk to us about some of the people who are going to be performing, Alex, at Autism Rocks this year.
Oh, thank you so much for letting me come on the show again. I'm always very excited to see you and be interviewed by you. And I apologize I couldn't be there in person, but I have, as you know, Monday today, so I still have school and it's very busy. And I just returned from Boston, so I have to fly again. I fly in 2 days to LA, and it's crazy because of the jet lag and other stuff. But to get back to your question, our headliner is Single by Sunday, a band from Scotland, and it's a very, very great band from Scotland. They're Autism Ally. They don't have autism, but they're here to support Autism Rocks, and they really believe in the cause. And Logan Shepherd, along with his band Logan's Heroes, performing, and Dylan Bernard, he's the Autism Ally. YouTube sensation Pepper Raquel is co-hosting. Miracle Project Live is coming back, and yeah, I think and Aiden Boyer, he's a new performer coming in this year. He has high functioning autism, and he's a very great pianist and great singer. So he's a new addition to the lineup, in addition to Dylan Bernard and Single by Sunday.
And you will be here in time for the event, you were saying before,
Okay.
so you're going to make your way across the globe to be here for that. You are actually going to be co-hosting with Piper Raquel,
Yes.
which is great. And I noticed that you have, you've gotten a little bit more sponsorships this year. Talk a little bit about, you've got a sponsorship from CTBC Bank USA.
Yes, CDBC Bank USA, I have it right here.
Wonderful.
They have sponsored us for the last 3 years, and we thank them so much, including to Norm and I, the CEO, and Taiwan CDBC CEO, and especially to Sean Liao and Richard Kong from the CDBC Bank USA team for helping us facilitate the process of the sponsorship and supporting us and believing in our cause so strongly, because I feel like in this time of day we need more awareness for autism, and I feel like they understand that, so I really thank them. And Boys has gave us graciously gave us donated the glow sticks for us.
Yes.
And I really appreciate
a big thanks to Imperial Toys. They've been a good friend to us as well, so we want to give a big thank to them for donating the glow sticks. Wonderful. And so, Alex, you mentioned, awareness, and let's journey back a few years. How old were you when you first had the idea to do a concert for autism awareness?
Wow, I was like 15. My mom kind of like said, like, after do this small event in your old international school, type of European school. And I left after I was a freshman, and when I came to USA, like a few months after, she was like, you know what, I think you should continue this. It's a good idea. And then I met Ned at UCLA in the summer of, I think, 2015.
And we're talking about Ned Spector, who at the very beginning, for the first couple of years that you did it at Universal, Ned was your mentor. Ned is an amazing motivational speaker, and Alex had the opportunity to see him. And what I love about you, Alex, is that you saw this amazing motivational speaker who's done a lot with marketing and has worked on some pretty important campaigns. And you were like, oh, this is the dude I need to help me, so I'm going to go talk to him. And you talked to Ned, and I've heard Ned talk about it, and he was like, here was this really motivated student. Were you 16 at that time?
I was 16.
And Ned said, I didn't have time in my schedule, but I said, dude, you can do this and this is fabulous and you're going to be great. But the part of the story that I really love is that you wouldn't take no for an answer. You just kept.
Like, yes, I would take no. I would not take no for an answer.
And Alex, that is going to, it has helped you to be successful, and it's going to continue to help you to be successful, is that fortitude, that perseverance. And Ned finally said, he said, I can't ignore this guy anymore. I got to help him. I got to help him. So he helped you for a couple of years. And now you're flying solo, which is an amazing thing. And so what now, 4 years into this, what's your hope? What do you want to achieve?
My hope is to make this concert a big platform for people on the spectrum and unite talented acts of people with autism to show how talented they are, to destigmatize those negative stereotypes by literally showing people at the concert or through a live stream that they are breaking barriers, they're breaking the glass ceiling by showing that they can literally perform in front of you, and they're confident and awesome and talented people, and they're not these people that society stigmatizes them as.
Yeah.
Because they feel like people with autism can't perform, they're not confident enough, and they're very shy. But I want to show the other side of that, because the side I just said, the negative side of it, it always emphasized on a society, and I want to pivot and really show that, because I feel like showing them through performance is faster than anything else, in my opinion. That's what I think that's why I did this concert. So.
And we've already seen that. I mean, I remember the first year that I went to it, and you guys were doing a sound check up on the stage earlier in the day, and I was there to sort of cover and what was happening. And one of the groups was performing on stage, and there were some people who have some challenges, some pretty intensive challenges. And a woman who was just walking through Universal Studios Hollywood through the City Walk, saw the sound check, and I was one of the people standing there, and she came up to me and said, "What is this?" And I pointed to the Jumbotron and I said, "It's Autism Rocks. This is a performance, and all the performers that you see up there are on the spectrum," because that's what was happening right then. And a lot of your performers are on the spectrum, but not all of them this year, but a lot of them will be. And I said, these people, and she said, "Really?" She said, "I had no idea that," and there was one performer in particular that was wearing noise canceling headphones, and she was, she said, "That young man is doing an incredible job, and I didn't think that somebody with that many challenges could do what he's doing, what I'm watching him doing." And she said, "You've given me something to think about, and I'm going to take this home to Wisconsin. I'm going to talk to my son and about this, because he's a teacher and a pillar in his community, and wow, you just you people have opened my eyes to something." And I remember standing there and thinking, well, that's just one person. And sort of looking around in the amphitheater in Universal Studios, sort of there's this whole big area that's built around it, that's restaurants, and there's a
AMV theater, that 5 Tower City Walk, so very exciting.
And there's tiers where people can sort of watch from all these different levels, and they can walk by. And I thought, well, this is the person who came up and said something, but the rest of these people are seeing this as well, and what kind of an impact can it have? So I think that it's an important thing. We're excited to come again this year. You mentioned that you're going to be live streaming. How will people have an opportunity if you're not in the Los Angeles area, how can they tune in to see the live stream?
Well, they can live stream it by going on to at Autism Rocks events on Instagram.
Okay.
It'll be either on Instagram, YouTube, and this Autism Rocks events, of course, on YouTube too.
Okay.
And they can go to the website autismrocksevents.org, possibly. We're not sure yet. We're deciding, but we'll announce it on our social media, on Facebook at Autism Rocks Events, on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at Events Autism.
So people should check that out. Go to the Autism Rocks Facebook page, I think, or their Instagram. I'm old, Alex. I don't do the Instagram thing. But so people can choose what works for them, but go and follow Autism Rocks,
Event,
see
Autism Rocks events.
Autism Rocks events, and see what's happening. And if you're in the area, definitely come down. We will be there, and a lot of other people will be there as well. And I'm telling you, I don't know all the performers on this lineup, but I'm just telling you that it's worth it to come and see Logan Shepherd. If that's all you come for, there are other things that you will stay for, but I'm telling you, you have my word, my seal of approval. It's worth it just to come to see the fabulous Logan Shepherd play. You've seen
Logan
him
Shepherd.
here on our show, and you know that he's an amazing young man, but he, you know, him on the drums, what is it they say? He has chops. The boy has chops. And Logan's getting ready to turn 18. So, you know, and I've seen him perform for a lot of years. It's worth it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. And then what else can people do to support Autism Rocks? Do you guys take donations? Because there's no cost for this concert.
No, it's just free admission. You can come and go if you please. But we hope you can stay because during Saturday, April 20th, that's the difference this year. We're not having on a Friday night. It's not going to be on a noon at 3rd Street Promenade. It's going to be on April 20th, Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m. And during, I think, after Good Friday, day after Good Friday. Thank gosh, we thank Universal Studios for giving us this date, not the week after, because that's when Avengers Endgame comes out, and I think everyone's gonna watch that movie instead.
That's funny. So this is actually the night before Easter. If people are celebrating Easter, what a lovely thing to do, to go to Universal City Walk and enjoy the music and enjoy the people. There's a food court there. You can have something. There's also very expensive restaurants there if you want to get something truly spectacular. But there's a food court there with very inexpensive. There's even a Subway there. So, you know, you can get something inexpensive. So we want to encourage people. We're just about out of time, Alex. Anything else that you want them to know?
Oh, yeah. I also want to say that this event is organized by Swag Squad Inc., which has become an official 501c tax exempt nonprofit organization. And you can follow us at Swag Squad Inc. We're an organization that was forged to help and champion marginalized groups. And check us out at Swag Squad Inc. on all forms of social media.
Okay. So, Alex, thank you for taking the time. Where are you coming to us from right now? What country are you in?
I'm in Tokyo, Japan. I study here.
You're always someplace different, though, when I talk to you. You're such a global traveler. I am in awe.
Yes.
But, Alex, thank you so much. We'll look forward to seeing you. That's this Saturday, April 20th, and it is from 7 to 9 p.m. It is at the Universal City Walk, Hollywood. And I mentioned to them, Alex, that in previous years, if you said something as you were coming into park at City Walk and said that you were with the event, sometimes you got in without having to pay for parking. Do we know if that's true, or we should just try it this year?
I don't know how to answer that question, sorry.
Okay, that's okay. But I'm suggesting to people, when you come into the parking, say, I'm here for the autism, Autism Rocks concert. Lost my mind for a moment. Autism Rocks concert, and they may say to you, okay, the parking is this, or they may wave you in. Just be prepared for either, but there is no actual cost for the event. And you know, you can stand down by the stage. There will be lots of people standing and dancing, and it's a really fun time for the kiddos. Or you can go up into the food court and get a table and watch from there and have a seat and watch and have your Subway sandwich or salad. It's all good.
I would like to add one more thing, sorry.
Yes.
I'd like to thank my executive producer, Peggy Iafredi, and Strick Entertainment Group for helping me for the last 2 concerts, and they have been so helpful, and Ned introduced me to Peggy last year, and also Logan did, so she has been such a great help and such an awesome and great person like Ned, and they both are still mentors to me, and they're
That's
very nice.
wonderful.
They're very, very nice to me. So I really thank them for their guidance and
Wonderful.
patience.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Alex. I will see you on Saturday night. Fly safe.
See you. I'll see you. I can't wait to see you. I'm so
Yes.
excited. Please come to the concert.
Yes, I'm going to be there. So Autism Live will be there and represented, and we hope that you guys will come too. Thank you, Alex.
Autism Rocks.
It does. Okay, bye-bye for now.